Hey, what's up everybody? It's Martin Miller here, and today I have a truly exciting announcement to make. I finally have a Patreon campaign. It's the 3rd of January 2019 and the timing couldn't be any better. We've just recently hit the 100,000 subscriber mark on YouTube, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I'm so deeply grateful for every view out there and for every subscription that you lend us. So as our viewership increased, so have the ambitions to make content more regularly, even higher quality and with even crazier ideas. And I say this in particular with regards to the Martin Miller Session Band content. As you know, we've gone from making fairly basic quality 5-minute covers to full-blown 25-minute medleys with a setup of 12 cameras and a crew of 15 people, up to covering entire albums like the Dark Side of the Moon project and having world-class guests on like Tom Quayle and Andy Timmons, etc. However, the catch is that this project has become extremely cost intensive. So the expenses have risen with our ambitions and with the quality of our videos. And we need to compensate for this. As of now, I've paid all these things out of my own pocket, and none of the incredibly generous and talented people involved had gotten any payment. That is the truth. So we have costs like accommodation, travel, food, we have fees for guests, we have to borrow a ton of gear because we need incredible amounts of gear to make this project happen. I'm actually putting together a behind the scenes video now that shows some of what goes into these sessions. So if you scroll down on my Patreon page, you will actually find a list that I compiled that contains the cost for an average session, what we do, and without including a single cent for fees for anybody involved, we check out at 5,000 to 6,000 euros per session. Now, needless to say, that is not sustainable for me in the mid to long run. It is impossible for me financially to keep up. So if you want to see this session format continuing and growing, you need to help us out. Also, I need to add that none of these videos I monetize. I don't make money with any of them. I like to keep them ad-free and easy to access for anybody and free. And also, we don't want to deal with any crazy legal things or licensing and any of those type of things. So we want to keep it that way. So with your help, we can increase the overall production quality even more. We can have more high-profile guests on our little show. We can put these videos out more regularly because I can take time off my daily work to be working on those videos instead. I can provide more free guitar instructional content on my YouTube channel that I've been doing a lot in the last year as well. I want to be doing more of that. And last but not least, I want to create a new solo album. That is a really big project of mine for this year. As you know, an album is very time consuming, very cost intensive, you know. I want to spare no costs when it comes to the choice of studio that we record in. I want to pay my musicians an appropriate fee for their services. I want to pay mastering. I want to make a music video for my first single that lives up to the standards of the music, that doesn't fall cheap. So yeah, very high ambitions. So I really do need your help to get the maximum out of all these projects, be it the Martin Miller Session Band, the free guitar instructional videos, or my new solo album. And of course, there's some cool perks in it for you. Your support will not go unnoticed, for sure. I made sure that there's some really cool stuff in place for everybody. I set up different tiers, and we got perks such as access to my Patreon/Facebook feed, and that includes exclusive behind the scenes band content. So whenever we do a new session, which we're gonna be doing 2 to 3 times a year or even more, depending on how much money we make with this campaign, you will get exclusive live streams, exclusive images and video snippets from the setup, from the rehearsals, from the recordings and all that kind of stuff. Guitar notation and tab of the band video performances. Again, this will depend. I'm going to be hiring Levi Clay to do the transcriptions for me, and how many transcriptions we do, whether that is the occasional solo or that is full performances or every performance covered, every solo covered, all that stuff, it depends on how much I can afford through this campaign. We are going to have a live listening webcast. That means you can sit down with me. I'm going to broadcast my new videos in a live stream, and I'm gonna be on camera, and after that we can discuss it. You guys can critique it, you can give me feedback, you can give me input, or we can just have a whole good time enjoying these performances. Apart from that, I'm gonna give you album snippets and updates. I'm gonna be hosting multiple exclusive monthly group lesson events on a live stream, and they come in different tiers. So we're gonna be trying to build an amazing little community of guitar music and audio lovers that get together once a month to hear me lecture on a subject of my or your choice. And also we can discuss things together and explore different subjects and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a great learning experience for you as well as for me. I'm gonna be throwing in my first solo album, The Other End, as well as my upcoming solo album, and various masterclasses from JTC, such as the hybrid picking masterclass and the improvisation masterclass, as additional bonus perks. So in short, that means the more you donate, the more things are gonna be happening. I'm gonna be doing more videos, gonna be hosting more sessions, gonna have more guests on, gonna increase the production quality, gonna do more free guitar lessons on my YouTube channel, gonna be providing more exclusive transcriptions on the Patreon page. It means I can rent a better studio to record the drums for my solo album, which means my solo album is gonna have a better drum sound and be more impressive. So all that kind of good stuff. And you know, there's really nothing much I'd rather do than to welcome you to the family of patrons. Let's make something great happen together. You know, I take great responsibility in your interest in my and our work. I take big responsibility in providing you more of what I already do. But not only that, but also I want to take that to the next level with the help of your contributions. So for anybody who gets on board, I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys make all the difference, and you make this music endeavor for me so much more enjoyable and exciting. Thank you very much. This is Martin Miller. Bye bye.